Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first, I feel like I say that in every single video, but this is my first actual full face tutorial where it's not just brows or eyes, and figured I could do something that you guys can do as well, and then something that I also get asked a lot about how to do at work. As if you don't know, I currently work at a Sephora inside JCPenney, so I get a lot of questions of how to do brows or how to do smoky eyeshadow, pretty much more than any other makeup related question. So I figured maybe I will decide to do a full face. So let's get started. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. I don't have a cool little catchphrase yet, so eventually I'll think of one, but hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, so now we are starting it off with MAC Fix Plus, prepping the skin and using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Liquid Foundation. Now it might seem a little weird, but I only start off at the forehead part of the area because you don't really see any, you don't see any YouTubers show you like what they do in the middle part of like between of both brows. I know it seems a little weird, but that's the way I like to do it. So I use a brush to apply, and then I go back with a beauty blender or Real Techniques sponge. Same thing, basically, to me. So, yep. Now whipping out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade and Granite, and we're gonna use that for the brows. But now we gotta first brush them in with the spoolie, and then now we're going in with the angled brush. Now, so you guys know, the brush is better if the little hairs are going inward, not outward. And then we're taking out the Morphe 35C palette, and we're using the dark gray eyeshadow to make the eyebrow more evenly applied by the hair. I mean the color. Okay, and now we're carving it up with the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer for the bottom, and I like to use foundation to clean up the top because it doesn't look like it has a halo around the brow. So it's the best. As a natural Libra would say, simply the best. I don't know why I said that. And then I'm showing you how to apply the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the anti-aging. So I like to put them on my pinky finger, and then I cut half of it with my other pinky just so they're evenly distributed on each eyelid. And then so just wait for it to dry a minute, so once you apply it doesn't look muddy. Because trust me girl, you're gonna be seeing that on your selfies. You don't want to do that. Now we're bringing out the Smashbox palette, Ablaze, and those are the shades. So we're going to be using the shade Throwback to be on the crease. Sorry, you can hear my dog barking in the background. He's upset because the other doggo got to go outside to go do its business after he already went out. He's a jealous little boy. Anyways, so yeah, let's go ahead and apply that eyeshadow on the cut crease. Not cut crease, sorry, on the crease. No cut creases today. Okay, and then wow, so I didn't end up using Throwback. I ended up using the other shade, Moccasin, the one that's the lighter nude as a transition color. So that's when we're gonna add Throwback on top of that. And now we're gonna go ahead and use the shade Dark Horse on the lip. And we're using the shade Siesta for the outer corner to smoke it up a bit. Right on the outer V corner of the eye. And now we're going back with Throwback just to, you know, add more dimension to the cut crease and blend out both Dark Horse and Siesta. And then, so for the brow bone, we're going to be using the Kilowatt highlighter from Fenty, the shade Hustler Baby, because it's such a gorgeous rose gold color. So we'll make that brow bone poppin'. I'm spraying some more MAC Fix Plus. Applying more of the Bare Pro foundation. And blending it out with the Beauty Blender after the brush. I don't know why I said it like that. Now to contour and highlight, we're going to be using one of the Naked Skin shades in medium dark neutral. And then for the highlighting, we're going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter in the shade light warm neutral for highlight. Of course, we're blending everything out, make it look like there's no harsh lines. You want to try to make it look natural. Alright, and then I use the translucent powder from Kat Von D. It's very finely milled, so I specifically use that one underneath my eyes, and I use that I started out from the outer corner into the inner corner, and I don't know why, it just works. Alright, now we're using Airspun for the rest of the face. And from there, busting out the contour bronzer powder thing from NYX in shade medium. I should be using a shade light. Medium is a little too dark for me, but I still try to make it work. Using an angle brush. Now applying it all in my cheekbones, my temples, and on my jawline. And then I'm taking out my Urban Decay eyeliner pencil in shade 0. It's the balm, and it goes on real creamy. Now I'm just dusting off all the translucent powder that was on me. We don't want to go outside looking like a, I don't know, baking powder just flew all over our faces. And then we're adding in some blush from Tarte. It's called Party. I know everyone got it for their birthday from Sephora last year. It's a cute little blush. I've never used blush before, and this is the first blush I've used, and it's been a whole game changer. It's beautiful. Okay, and then we are going to be carving the cheekbones out with this powder from NYX in Porcelain. Then, you know, let that sit there for a while, and after that, of course, we're going to be blending it out with a fluffy brush. And now we're spraying some Matte Fix Plus on the sponge so we can wet it up a little bit, and the air sponge that was on there already, we're going to press it in there so it can melt along with our skin. And trust me, when you're taking pictures, you will have no flashback. It's a wonderful technique, especially for you people out there with an oily skin combo problem. Just make sure to press in there, okay? Like, dab it on. Don't rub it in, because it's gonna look very like ugly and cakey. Alright, and then we're taking out the Rainforest of the Sea Radiance drops. They're the bomb. I like to use a tiny bit and apply them on my high points where my highlight's going to be at, so it could be used as a base and my highlighter will stay in longer. And you won't have to reapply throughout the day, because I don't know if y'all had that problem before. The highlighter usually ends up wearing off after a couple hours, but that will stay on, plus you won't be needing as much product. And then after like dabbing it on, of course don't rub it in, because it's gonna remove your makeup underneath and it's gonna look ugly. Use a nice little tiny fluffy brush, and then yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right there. Why? I'm sorry, I was born this way. Okay, with the brush you're gonna be dabbing the product in and then applying back and forth, because if you do it all at once, applying it back and forth, it is gonna remove the foundation underneath. Okay, so I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced because it's my absolute favorite mascara to use for my top lashes. The fibers on the brush are amazing and get every single one of them. And if people have said that it's been clumpy, well, you're probably using too much, or you need to go back with a clean spoolie just to evenly distribute the formula. Alright, so I'm using the Eyelure lashes in number 126. They come in a little orange box. They are more than an everyday natural look, and if you're trying to go full glam, then possibly this might be not for, like, you know, drag queen kind of lashes. Are not for you, but they're great. Okay, and then I'm using the dual latex free one because the other dual one that I used from the pink little tube, the gray and the clear one, gave me an allergic reaction. That's no bueno. Alright, and then I'm blending and blending the NYX powder all over. And now we're using the lip liner from Huda Beauty and in color Trophy Wife. And then for the lippy, we are going to be using the Liquid to Matte one, Muse. And then the Bad Gal Mascara, which is wonderful for the bottom lashes. They will make them pop even with the tiny little lashes. It will make them look good. Okay, and then I'm just drawing my little star because that's what I like to do and I feel cute. So I'm using the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. It's the bomb. So I guess I'm just gonna do also a little quick review of the little Smashbox cover shot Ablaze eye palette. This is such a cute little thing to have to, you know, do a travel for all you ladies, you know, or gentlemen, anyone, they, them, you know. I apologize for anyone that goes out of town for a little travel or anything. It's really cute. The only thing is, I mean, unless you're one of those people, it's not very pigmented. You have to go over the eyeshadow like at least a couple times if you want more of that opaque look on it, which, you know, it's not a bad thing because, you know, unlike the Anastasia palette, the Subculture palette, which I don't mind, you don't want too much pigment all at once because then it's just gonna look muddy and just not really good, you know. So if you, I kind of like this because, you know, it's buildable, and, you know, even if there's one of those days where you don't want to wear so much, you can just add a little bit of color to your lid, and it's pretty cute. The colors are very, you know, sorry, don't mind my mirror. Don't mind this. My boyfriend dropped it on the floor and he kind of broke it. He felt bad, he apologized. You know how men are. I don't, big deal. Anyways, and it has like it has berry colors, a little gold, like bronzy gold, kind of like shimmery orange yellow and a kind of like a burnt, you know, like a burgundy. This, you know, that's perfect, you know, for transition colors right here and the shimmers and everything. You can even use this as highlight, if, which I think would look better for, you know, like medium to darker skin tones. They would look really perfect on me, and it just looks like I have, I don't know, like some sort of skin disease. I can't really do gold highlight on myself, but you know. Prior to the video, I forgot to say, you know, I prepped my lips with the Buxom Big O Plumper lip balm. Sorry, it's really nice, you know, and then also gives you a little bit of a tint, excuse me, a little bit of a pink tint for, you know, you guys like to go more natural. It's really nice. Add a little bit of a plump. It's not too much, but it does give a tiny bit. Also, you prep my skin with the moisturizer, the Aqua Bomb Believe, and I love it. It's one of my favorite moisturizers. And I didn't necessarily use a primer, only because the Bare Minerals that I use, the Bare Pro, it's one of my absolute favorite foundations. I know, you know, there's people out there that, you know, don't like it. It's okay, you know, but it's one of my personal favorites, and it is a serum based foundation, so that's why I didn't want to use any like silicone based primers or any kind of primer, because once I have used it, it's been moved all over my face, and since it's serum based, it's supposed to help your skin after a certain time of using it, and I've just loved it, you know. And then, you know, at the most I just use the MAC Fix Plus. And then, you know what, we forgot to set. I forgot to set, like, unless you guys were following along with me, that would have been really cool. But it's a little Urban Decay all-nighter spray. Bam, went all over my mouth. Alrighty. And that's about it. You know, my first full face. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do have an Instagram, you know, that I will link down below if you guys want to give it a follow. I usually like doing more, you know, crazy stuff with my eyeshadow. If you currently follow me before my YouTube videos, yeah, so I plan on doing some maybe some cartoon stuff if you guys are interested. Yeah, and then from there, you know, I like doing little different things now and then, so maybe if you guys want to stick around, I would love it. If not, then I understand. But hope you guys liked it, and give it a little thumbs up, subscribe, that would mean the world to me. And I shall see you guys till next time. Bye.